Hi there, it is the King's Rod. I know I uploaded a video like 4 days ago, and I've been trying to upload one each week, but I just don't have an uploading schedule, so I'm really just uploading whenever I want to, and I think that should be fine. So, I was gonna make a video today answering some Instagram polls that I did the other day, and I sort of started filming and trying to do that, but then I figured that I wasn't really in the mood for that, so now I'm just going to talk instead, which I used to do a lot on this channel, but then this channel sort of grew, and then I created my second channel, and I'm not saying that I'll never post my second channel again, because I most certainly will use it for other things that I'm not going to post to this channel, because they're probably that uninteresting to everyone else. But I thought maybe I could use this channel a bit more to just talk about random stuff, because for some reason it seems like a few of you actually enjoy that, which these types of videos don't get a lot of views. I know what videos would get a lot of views, and I know why most people are here, because most people have found me from my 100 Ways to Come Out video. So they're expecting more gay stuff, or more LGBTQ plus stuff, and more skits, because I used to make a lot of those back in the day. Which I'm not saying that I'll never do again, it's just that I don't have the energy to, and for a while I felt sort of like a failure, because my channel has 220,000 subscribers-ish, and I'm getting less than 10,000 views on some videos, so I used to think like, oh, well, I must be doing something wrong, because, I don't know, I never made my channel to grow, like, that was never my intention. I just made it to make random stuff, and it was seriously never my intention to, like, get to 10,000 subscribers. It just happened, and when I reached that point, I was like, oh my god, this is enough, like, I'm very flattered, but it's alright now, like, don't need to grow anymore now. And I was considering making my channel, like, private in a sense, so that new people couldn't find it, but then I just didn't do that. And here we are today, at 200 and almost 20, I think, subscribers, I'm not sure, but something along those lines. It was never my intention to grow big on YouTube, and I'm not putting in effort to make videos that, like, or that a ton of people will enjoy. So I think that's, well, and the reason it doesn't bother me anymore that my videos don't get a lot of views compared to my channel, like my subscriber amount, is I know that I don't put any effort into a lot of my videos. Like, some I do, but I like YouTube, and the reason I liked YouTube back in the day as well, it's just because I could sit down and talk about whatever, and the fact that some people actually do like them, because I do still get comments and stuff. Oh, there's a cat outside. I still get comments from people saying that they enjoy these types of videos as well, which means even more, I think. So it doesn't really bother me that I don't get a lot of views, because that was never my intention anyway. But at the same time, I felt like I was kind of failing compared to everyone else, but then again, I'm not trying like everyone else, so it's not a big deal. I don't know why I just went on a rant about that, but that's just how things are. So if you're watching, I really appreciate it. It's very, very sweet that you want to watch these as well, where I'm just sitting here going on a rant about nothing specific or nothing in particular, which I enjoy having this sort of conversation, because I don't want YouTube to feel like I'm trying, like, or I'm trying to make people watch me. I just want to have a normal conversation with people, which I really appreciate and enjoy when people want to have a conversation with me back. Yeah, so, what's on my mind? This is going to be a very random video where I speak about just very random topics, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this or not, but maybe I will. So this is stuff I usually talk about on my second channel, but I think I shouldn't worry about talking about it because it's good to sort of sort of make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. Yesterday I went to therapy. I have been in therapy for a few months now. I stopped last autumn or late autumn, like November, December-ish, 2017, and then November, October-ish, I went back into therapy of last year, 2018, and I've been talking to school counselors and stuff, but I thought that it was time to get back into proper therapy, and I talked to my therapist yesterday, and getting referred somewhere else for treatment of depressive periods, which if you couldn't tell by my last video, I don't think there's a point to being, or I don't think there's a point to life. So I see myself as a person who's, I want to be a person who's very happy and energetic and excited about things, and I want to be a very positive person, but and that's who I want to be, but inside my head lives a different creature that at times comes out for a week or so at a time and tells me that everything's pointless, which I do have a basic, my basic understanding of life is that we're just here for no reason, but I'm also of that mindset where then I think I need to make that reason, which makes it quite meaningful, really, but then I find it difficult to find meaning in things sometimes, and I fall into a really dark hole, which sucks because that's not the kind of person I want to be. So I'm getting referred somewhere else for that. And my therapist said that it was sort of like an anxiety specialist, and that, I find that weird, because why would that have to, what does that have to do with anxiety if it's depressive episodes? But might be. So what I'm thinking then is I have this thing which is really annoying where it's going to be sort of a hassle to explain this, but I feel like the objects around me have nerves, to put it simply. Yeah, I feel like the objects around me have nerves, especially my phone, the back of my phone, and I feel as though I'm going to sound mad. I'm not a mad person. I'm I'm not insane, I don't think, but it's just a small thing that sort of annoys me. And it's not very, debilitating in my everyday life, but it does, it's constant, so it is sort of annoying, but it's not like it stops me from doing everyday things. But basically, my phone, for example, has, in my head, nerves. Here, it can feel things. When I'm doing this, it can feel that. My brain is connected to my phone. It's sort of the opposite of a phantom limb, because it's not actually part of my body. And it's not like I believe that my phone is part of my body. I haven't grown that dependent on technology, at least I hope not. But when I do this, I feel it on my phone. And my phone, it doesn't scream with words, but I can sense that it longs to be touched on certain things, especially sharp. It's not a painful thing, but it's sharp, or not necessarily sharp either. It's just touched on certain surfaces. So I walk around like this all the time, on different things. I just walk around like that, touching the back of my phone on different things. And it's not just my phone, it's just anything really. And I'm having issues where I've struggled with this for a while, but it gets worse when I'm very stressed out or I'm feeling tired or sad, where things on my body need to be even. So if someone touches me here, I need to touch myself the exact spot on the other shoulder, and if someone hits me here, I need to hit myself here. And that also happens sometimes if I hear there's a particular sound coming into my ear from this direction, meaning that the noise, like my other ear, doesn't get the same amount of sound. I may start hitting this ear because it's not even. It's really weird, and certain noises make me feel like I'm going insane. Like, especially when it's like tapping noises or whispering or things like that. ASMR is not my thing because it actually drives me insane. And like if there's a certain tapping noise or something, a certain noise behind me, or coming from this direction, I need to like turn so that both ears have like an equal distance to both ears, so that both ears get the same amount of sound. And usually it's fine, like it's there every single day, but it's not as bad every single day. But some days particularly when I'm tired or stressed out or something like that, it makes it so that I'm not able to do schoolwork at all in class, which really sucks. So some people told me that may be a symptom of like some kind of anxiety or something like that. I don't really experience the feeling of anxiety as much as I used to do, where like I'd get random waves of anxiety and stuff, but that would like physically hurt my body. Or like I would feel pain in my body. It's really weird because I know it's not actually in my body, but it's still like I can still physically feel it somewhere in my body. And that's also the way I feel about it when I think about, like, if I'm very bored and I think about how, or I come to the conclusion, or I come to think about, not even on purpose, but it just happens. My mind naturally wanders off to the fact that I think that life is meaningless and pointless. It starts to really hurt in my body. It's like it really aches. And yeah, so if that's I might be wrong, but if that is a symptom of anxiety, then maybe I could bring that up to that other therapist I was going to, because they were apparently an anxiety specialist, although I'm being referred there for depressive episodes, so I don't really know if I'd be able to bring that up. If anyone can relate, please let me know, because I feel really alone in this, because even people, or even my mates who, some of them are fairly messed up, they can't relate on this thing, so I'm just sitting here like, okay. Again, it usually doesn't hinder me in everyday life. It's just sort of annoying, and my parents find it really weird that I'm just walking around, just like when I'm eating, I just feel the need to put the back of my fork like down onto the sofa at a certain spot because it feels like it needs to be touched there. So yeah, I don't know why I share this. I really didn't need to. It's such a random topic. This video is really random, and I may just be oversharing right now, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Well, like with this particular thing, because someone out there may be going through the same, in which case, hopefully this makes them feel less alone. And if you can relate, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear if anyone can relate, because then maybe I'll feel less bad about it and embarrassed about it, and perhaps some people can let me know what to do, because I really don't know why I keep doing this, but I really can't help it either. So yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to talk about in this video, really. It's just yeah, because some people are wondering how I'm doing and stuff, and overall, it's very nice of you to ask, by the way. I really appreciate that. Overall, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing okay. Yeah, like my life in itself is a good life. I just feel sort of weird sometimes. And I talked to my therapist yesterday, as I said, and I'm being referred somewhere else. And I talked to my therapist about the fact that, like, I feel like I'm lying to professionals, which I'm obviously not. Sorry, but no matter what, it doesn't seem like it's serious enough for me to receive treatment for it, because I'm like, oh no, it's not, like, it's not real, it's not valid, like, it's not legit. Why would I get treatment? Because it's not legit. I'm probably just lying to you unknowingly, or you're just misunderstanding me, and I just feel like I'm fake. And that was also the case when I was trying to get on testosterone treatment, or testosterone therapy, HRT, testosterone. And when I was going to start that, I felt like I was lying to everyone about it, because I don't feel like I'm serious enough to be in the healthcare system at all. If that makes sense, like, it's really quite weird. But I just don't feel like I'm what, like, I ever deserve to get, or not deserve, but that I ever need medical help, because it's not serious enough, and that I'm not legit, that I'm just faking it, which I'm not. I don't know what that is either. But yeah, overall I'm doing quite well. My life is a good life. I had a really good Christmas, I had a really good New Year's, and I'm sort of worried about this year, because I'm scared that I'll have a lot of moments where I feel like life is meaningless, so I'm trying to distract myself. But right now I'm at, like, I don't have the energy to do anything to distract myself, which might have to do with the fact that my whole family has been sick, so it's probably my turn soon. Knock on wood, I haven't yet, but yeah. But as I said, overall, I have a good life. It's a really good life. I don't feel good all the time, but it's not like I feel not at all good, because I think I'm a happy person. So most days I'd say I'm happy, which is really good, and I'm very happy about that, and I'm very thankful. But sometimes I'm not, which is fine too. It's just difficult to like, find reasons sometimes. But I'm sure that's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna go now, and I'm sorry about this really random sort of weird video. But I don't really. I feel like doing something, which I don't know what is, and it sort of felt like a solution to just film this and talk about it a bit, because, or else I'd just lie in my bed with my dog, which is nice too, but then I just lie there and I feel like I need to be somewhat productive in a sense. Although I don't have any motivation to do something that's actually productive, I felt like I could at least talk about it on here. So thank you for listening and for filling almost 20 minutes of my day, and I really hope you're all doing well and that you're having a great week. It's soon Friday. We're halfway through the week, and then it's soon the weekend, and then we're gonna have a great time, I'm sure. I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm in a really weird mood, but if you watched this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay safe and eat, drink, and do not hurt yourselves, and remember that you are so much more than you could ever realize. Seriously, take care, and thank you again for watching. Bye!